Okay, I'm here at the Leominster Elks with Sam Grant, not the president despite the look and the cigar, who has come out for Mr. Winslow for Senate. Sam, why Winslow?
Well, first of all, my attachment to the Republican Party goes back to the first day I voted when I was 18 years old. And then my history learning since then has taken me to the Republican Party of a man named Lincoln and a man named Grant. Men who felt that the country belonged to the people and the representatives of the people. I've known Dan Winslow a wee bit over the past few years of my residency here in Massachusetts, and I find him a very personable person who is very capable and willing to listen to all sides of an issue before considering whether or not his particular point of view is correct or needs altering because of facts that he's learned in a conversation with others. And that is extremely important. A lot of our politicians have a tendency to say, I know what's right for my constituencies and I will do what's necessary. Ulysses Grant, even as president, never felt that he was always right. He did feel at times that he did have the right answer, but he always sought information from others.
Now, one of the things I noticed about Dan Winslow is that obviously I'm a pro-life person, so I disagree with him on that, but he came straightforward, kept trying for my vote, respected my decisions based on it, and never gave up on me. Is that never give up attitude an important part of your support in terms of the general election?
Most definitely. I have no particular personal problem with the right to life movement, with the right to life considerations, but I do feel that our Constitution gives total and absolute liberty to each and every individual of this country. We fought a long, hard war between 1861 and 1865 to prove that all men are created equal. Period. End of story. That obviously means all men and women, not just all men. All men only refers to a generic and not a specific gender.
Now, Mr. Winslow has always been, at least in my mind, a very impressive presenter. I think he won the last debate. Given that the other two candidates aren't here tonight, do you think he has a real chance to change some minds?
I certainly hope so. I did have the opportunity a week or so ago to speak with and listen to Mr. Mike Sullivan at an event that I have no idea why and did not find on Facebook, which is the only place I had a chance to look for Mr. Gomez, that why Mr. Gomez did not show up at that event. I know why Mr. Winslow did not show up at that event. He did not show up at that event because he was doing his duty. He was locked in the State House in doing his job as representative of the people of Massachusetts, a specific district of Massachusetts, but he still represents through that district all of Massachusetts.
To what degree is his judgeship an advantage in terms of looking at the law and as a senator?
Well, as a judge, you have the opportunity to see the law from the other side. You are presented the law from two sides, the prosecution and the defense, or regardless of the exact type of lawsuit that he had to judge, it's still the same opposing sides presenting to him their points of view of their side of the law. He has a chance to read the law and determine the law as it was written versus as he's told it should be.
Okay, one final thing. For any of the three GOP candidates, it's going to be a bit of an uphill fight against whichever Democrat wins. If you could give one piece of advice to the GOP candidate, whoever the nominee is, obviously you want it to be Dan Winslow, what would that advice be in order to make the case to Democrats and unenrolled who might reflexively vote Democrat?
Well, I will hope that they understand what I believe Dan represents, and that is we need to limit our government's intrusion into our private lives. Some of us do not have the government intruding in our lives. Some of us do have the government intruding in our lives. The fact that none of us should, unless we are egregious breakers of the law, the government needs to work for the people, of the people, and by the people, and not the people are servants to the government.
All right. Well, Sam Grant, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.